Hey everybody, I have done it. I have coded up a algorithm from Matlab successfully. I even created a Visual Studio project for C++. This is a very good day. I'm high-fiving myself. I am buying myself beer. I don't know why, but I've figured it all out. I've been waiting for this day for quite a while. So let me show you what I've done. In another video, I've shown you how to use the Simulink. So let me just show you. Here's the library of all the blocks that are available. All I did was, and here's my model from Simulink. I've created this very dumb and stupid custom MATLAB function. Okay, here's how it works. And I did this within half an hour. Okay, um, as I've shown, this is all visual. Okay, all these things. So let me show you the function. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got constants, and we got two constants. Let me just show you the first one, a value of 10. This is just a dumb moving average custom. So essentially, in the MATLAB M function, we have a vector x, and the output is y, and we just summarize x divided by the length of x, which results in y being the outflow as here as in here. So x, the argument, y being the outflow. Okay, and this is all within the custom MATLAB M function. Okay, so obviously I can put as much logic as I want in here, as long as the coder for MATLAB or the Simulink coder can support it. So let me just take you into the model itself. Very dumb, basic model. So essentially what we've got here is we've got a vector, and it's just got two inputs. Okay, I can change the values as with each block. So in this case, it's just a vector concatenate. This is the first constant that we're going to add to the vector 10. Okay, and then we got the second one called 20. Now, if I add a third one, all I have to do is just change this 2 to 3, and then I'll get another. So there's various ways I can create input. So in my case, I could have like an IQ feed, Simulink block, or something. I've seen IQ feed for my data. That's market data using an IQ feed. You know how much I love my IQ feed. So that will get fed into my algorithm. So here, which I've shown you, and then again, the outflow is just two really stupid, or it's just really one new vector, I guess you could call it, of y. It's called y, and that's it. Now I can simulate and run. Okay, I'm not going to bother doing that. And then I can also do a build by controlling, pressing Control B in this model here. So if I come under Tools, there's a few options that I am just learning to be able to do to create this little, or at least to get the coder to work to generate the code. First, obviously, you have your choice between C++ and C. Okay. A few other things that I've come across. You have to use fixed. I can't remember where I've set that, but the other thing is you have to change your target of. Let me just see. Okay, the solver. I've used. There's variable step and fixed step. Don't ask me the difference, but I'll figure those out. So I'm using fixed step to complete that code, to allow the conversion to happen to C++. Okay. And the other thing is your target. I'm just trying to find the target. Let's see. Basically, the target is basically your Visual Studio um, project, and it's for malloking all this stuff. Okay, you'll probably see that in the code, but I haven't looked at the code. But right now, I'm not too interested in the code because I'm the kind of person I just like to see it work. Okay, so as I said, you have your coder options, and then just go build model. It will build using those two tips for now. This is just get started. So, what gets generated? So, under here, under my moving average, blah, 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 I have this MSVC project, okay? This is what's built from the code generation, okay? So what I've done is, I've loaded up this project solution, which is generated by the Similink coder, okay? And now if I go into my Visual Studio 2012, I now have all these files, okay? And it builds right here. See, if I build it, I get one succeeded. So it does build, but all this extra code is there. But from here, I'm gonna have you probably can configure it. Maybe you can reduce this code. I have to play with the options, but the important thing is that I have now gone from end to end where I have virtually built by visual a model from within Matlab using the Simulink and using the Simulink coder to generate my C++ Visual Studio solution. Okay, this I've been chasing for a long time, but the extra bonus is let me repeat this, is I could do it visually. Okay, now you're gonna probably go, oh, that's great, but here's the power of it. Everyone's gonna go about speed and all that. Check this out. Okay, if you know the world of FPGA, all right, you know you're going to be working with something called HDL. Okay, this is a language, proprietary language for either of the two major manufacturers for FPGA boards, Xilinx or Altera. Each one has their own language, VHDL or Verilog. Okay, so what does this mean? I can now generate code for HDL code generation. I don't have an FPGA card, but when I can afford it, and if I do go into production, I can use the same model and a few other steps. If you watch the webinars, you can not only generate your C and C++ code using this methodology, but you can also develop HDL code. Believe me, folks, when I say this, that is the fastest way to do high frequency trading. Okay, that is the fastest. I've looked at them all. I've looked at 100% software solutions. Forget your programming language. None of them are nowhere as fast as FPGA. And also, I've gone on about CUDA versus FPGA. Okay, if you look at my analysis that I've done, FPGA is still light years ahead, and light years ahead faster than CUDA. So this little guy right here, I can again code generate HDL for FPGA and C++. Either way, I'm covered, so I can do all my prototyping and research using Simulink, building all my algorithms, all my code from Matlab, and not only that, I can still build custom Matlab M functions, as well as, again, I don't know. Maybe no surprise to people, but this is very, very powerful. Again, you can code C or C++. Obviously on C++. This is what gets generated, this little Visual Studio project. Or, again, let me just show you that. Where, again, if I come under Tools, HDL code generation. Whoa, this is powerful. This is beyond powerful. This is godlike. So I'm very happy I've accomplished this. This is a breakthrough day. I'm hoping this really helps you out. Continue watching me as I generate now some powerful algorithms with literally hundreds, well, I'd say dozens of strategies with lots of MATLAB code that I have access to, and using Simulink to generate right now C++ as well. I'm hoping one day when I can afford it, the HDL code. Very, very powerful. Got questions? Let me know.